Hey Cancer, I'm David and welcome to my channel. I'm here to do your tarot reading for the month of August. If you're new to tarot, please note that this is a general reading, so I might not be able to pick up on all your energy and only take the parts that resonate with you. If it does not resonate, please remember to leave it here. And mostly don't take anything too seriously, like this is for mainly for entertainment purposes, but at times you might find that some of the methods, if any, might resonate with you. So let's go ahead and get started. Tell me, what message do you have for Cancer for August? What message do you have for Cancer for the month of August? Shoot, kind of came out flying. So what kind of came out flying? We had the Ten of Cups in reverse. Could be a definitely like a breakup, some type of disconnection. Clarify the Ten of Cups in reverse. Then we have the King of Swords. Outright, yeah, but pretty logic. You know what? I need to get better at just saying what comes to mind because I, I kind of hesitated there, to be honest, Cancer, because for a moment I kind of got the thought of like this disconnect or this harmony that you're coming across could definitely be work related. Because that's like with the King of Wands, I feel like that doesn't necessarily represent you, but maybe you, at least some of you, might feel like you're um, following bad leadership, or maybe you feel that the leadership at your job might not make the best decisions. And I feel like there's a little bit of like frustration or tension that you might be dealing with throughout the month of August. Next, we have the Nine of Cups that came out, which represents satisfaction, emotional fulfillment, material comfort, gratitude. Clarify the Nine of Cups. Clarify the Nine of Cups. Then we have the Six of Wands in reverse, lack of recognition, lack of success, self doubt, lost confidence, lack of inspiration. Yeah, I feel like this is. I sort of feel like there's like a disconnect, or you might be feeling like a disconnect with how your current work or what you're doing for work is overall making you feel like. Excuse me. What I'm getting is like you don't, not for all of you, of course, but I feel like what I'm getting from this overall thing so far is like you don't really feel appreciated for what you do or what you have been doing, and you starting to recognize like like there's parts of you that would like to, I guess, explore different or new things. And I think it's also been like like another layer to it is that on top of like you feeling unappreciated, I think it's just also you feel like you're not following good leadership, which is kind of like adding like another layer of icing to, or in this case it's not a cake because it doesn't seem sweet. Clarify the King of Swords. Clarify the king. Then we have the Star. Hope, inspiration. Yeah, I feel like in this sense the star does represent you, Cancer, where parts of you will hope that they recognize your effort and like give you the chance or opportunity, or to like, I guess, take on more responsibility. Or some of you might feel like they just should allow you to, carry forward or have allow you to have more authority or decision making because you feel that you already go unappreciated. Ten of Swords, betrayal, rock bottom, so but pain, loss, and be careful, Cancer, because with the Ten of Swords, there might be people. If this is your boss, it could be that something might be about to hit the fan, and your boss, even though you've been doing a lot of work, and there's acknowledgement that you feel unappreciated. With the Ten of Swords, I feel like this could be like potentially someone throwing you underneath the bus. So please try to like be careful who you let know certain things. Like don't trust everyone. Just be mindful who you what you're speaking about and who you're speaking with. And also just for you do or I guess try to avoid making big decisions. Like try to make sure you have the blessing so that you don't make yourself put yourself in like a risky position because I do feel like there's a little bit of a backstabbing energy that's coming through now, especially when there already seems to be some like um I don't want to say like displeasure, but like some little bit of like frustration or issues that's already happening with this dynamic. Temperance, moderation, balance, harmony, healing. I feel like with the temperance cards, like the cards is suggesting for you to not take on too much of the I guess the resentment or the frustration home with you. Like recognize that things might not be going how you like it or operations might not be operating how you prefer, but just leave it at work. Don't take that home. Like there's only so much you can do if you don't have complete authority, but just don't try to take it on too much or take it home with you. Learn how to like leave it at work so that you don't drive yourself nuts, Cancer. Let's go ahead and shuffle for a new story. I like the idea of just like randomly pulling, just not trying to pull for a certain topic. What other message do you have for Cancer? What other message do you have for Cancer? Now we have the Hierophant. No, let me double check. Yeah, what the Hierophant, but it came out in reverse. Um, something is the Hierophant in reverse. Ethics, conformity, morality. Clarify the Hierophant in reverse. Nine of Cups in reverse. Greed, materialism, unfulfilled desires. Followed by the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Holy crap. I feel like you have a big decision coming your way, Cancer. And I'm gonna put this one want to flip over. Let's take it. That is the Five of Cups in reverse, acceptance, forgiveness, moving on. Uh, okay, what's coming through next or now for whoever this story this might be, you're gonna be faced. And we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Patience, lack of learned vision, missed opportunities, lack of progress. Okay, yeah, I'm getting like some of you are gonna be facing a big decision, can. And the best way I can describe it is, it's gonna present itself like it's gonna be a quick way to come up on some money. It's just very best way I can say it straightforward. It's gonna be a quick way to come up or to earn some quick cash or money, whatever word you want me to use. But it doesn't seem like it's just gonna be an easy decision because either for some of you it might not apply or show up in the same way, but for some of you it might be not on the up and up, meaning that it might be some legal activity that might be happening where you're gonna have to decide to like get in. Like there's temptation all the way around here, right? Because like of course with the nine of pentacles in reverse is a little bit of greediness, materialism, unfulfilled desire. So you already recognize some things that you want and desire. With the five of cups in reverse is like you're hoping that people will understand you, right? Like you understand that you kind of, or you hoping that they will forgive you if you decide to do it. Of course, with the Hierophant in reverse, we already recognize that's that contemplation that you're gonna be doing. And with the Nine of Pentacles, I'm getting like a you things you can like you need it like you for some of you where the money is going to be helpful because you're not like there are some things that you just can't afford right now. And like with the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like that's that urgency going to be coming along where you're going to feel like I need to decide now, or otherwise you're not going to be able to take advantage of it. And I just feel like it could be some illegal activity. It could also just be like you knowing if it's not illegal, but you knowing like this decision is going to have a negative impact on maybe like the co-workers or some colleagues, or it's going to come contingent on letting like staff members go. So there's a lot of contemplation that I see that's happening here where you recognize the opportunity of like the quick cash, but there's some negative aspects that you're going to be contemplating. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm curious to know like what it is. If you guys want to tell me, please, and it's like kind of like private, please just send me a private message. I'm curious to know what this could possibly be. If this is your story, then we have the Hermit in reverse, isolation, loneliness, withdrawal. And you might not actually tell someone. Like this might be something that you're gonna might hold to your chest. Then we have the Empress, balance, harmony. You know, the only thing I could say to this story, Cancer, is that like I under like once just thought I want to support you. Like this is your life, this is your decision. So whatever you decide to do, that's gonna better help you. It's solely for you to make. Um, um, I understand it. Like far as like if you don't have everything that you want or feel that you need, feel like doing or making this decision gonna be the quick path to there. Completely understand. The only thing that I can say that could possibly like try to oh no, I kind of don't. I'm stuck because I kind of don't want to like try to persuade or get my opinion towards this because this is your life or this is your decision. For those of you who are contemplating this, it's just if you mm, gonna feel guilty, right? If you're gonna feel guilty at what I guess how it currently presented to you, just try to navigate it as like a business deal where maybe you could try to arrange some of the the outcomes, where you could try to make it like lean it more in your favor or make it less of a risk for you or less impactful or impactful or negative impactful towards like the people who might suffer from whatever decision or action you might take. But yeah, if it seems like wherever this story this is, it seems like this is gonna be something that you gonna constantly feel hard. It's gonna be hard for you to decide what you want to do. But I understand the opportunity. This definitely seems like there's an opportunity, or you at least feel like there's gonna be a quick path for you to achieve whatever goal that you or desire that you want. So I understand the difficulty around making whatever the decision might be. Um, Sorry I didn't pick up any love messages for you guys. Heck, well, this didn't really give me like love here. It's mostly seemed like it's financial related. But sorry I couldn't pick up anything for you guys in the love department. If you like this video, please consider leaving a comment, giving it a thumbs up, and subscribing to my channel. I would truly appreciate that. Besides that, I hope you enjoy the rest of your